It's Dodgers versus Blue Jays in Game 6 of the World Series. The Dodgers have a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 9th inning, and they just need 3 more outs to send this to Game 7. And they're going to send closer Roki Sasaki out there to get those 3 outs. Now, Sasaki just threw 25 pitches in the 8th inning, but he's back out there for the 9th, and he's going to face the 6, 7, 8 hitters in the Jays lineup. Leading off is Alejandro Kirk, who takes this first pitch for a strike. Then he fouls this straight back to an 0-2 count. And what's Roki going to here? It hits him in the hand. That hits Kirk, and he is going to first base. That was Roki's splitter. That is his nastiest pitch. We can see it just pops right out of his hand. That clearly hits Kirk there, and now the leadoff man is on. Roki had him 0-2, so that is a costly mistake. And now the Jays are going to pinch run with Miles Straw. And yeah, this is about as good of a pinch runner switch as you could ask for. Alejandro Kirk is 2nd percentile in sprint speed. Miles Straw is 95th. So that's what we call just a good move. So up next is Addison Barger. This dude has had an awesome breakout postseason so far, and he's going to hit that first pitch fastball straight back. Oh man, that's a good pitch. Roki then misses with the splitter, and then this is a foul ball heading to the left field line, and it is just foul. Oh baby, that was a close one. I wonder how many stadiums are set up like that where the stands come that far in on the left field line. That feels like a whole other video, but we'll stay focused here at Rogers Center. It is a foul ball, so Barger is still alive. It's a 1-2 count. What's he going to go to here? And he misses again with the splitter. So okay, if you're Addison Barger here, you've seen Roki miss 3 times with the splitter now, so he does not have a feel for that pitch, so you can feel pretty confident about what's coming here. And on the 2-2 pitch, Barger's going to crush that out to left field, and it's stuck in the wall. But is that in play? We're going to see Straw rounding third. He heads home, and now here comes Barger. He scores. The Rogers Center is going absolutely crazy, but here's the umpires. They are saying that is a ground rule double, so both runners have to go back to 2nd and 3rd. This is a ground rule double, and oh my goodness, this is absolutely chaotic in the bottom of the 9th of the World Series here. All right, so let's break this all down. First of all, Barger knew Roki had to throw a fastball there. The splitter wasn't working. He knew he was going to throw a fastball, and that's exactly what he got. He absolutely smoked this ball, as you can see here. That was actually a home run in one MLB stadium, so it was just an awesome hit by Barger. But I mean, look at this. The ball literally just thump right into the wall. How does that even happen? A couple reporters went out there after the game and took pictures. Look at the fence here. How on earth do you get a ball wedged in there, let alone in the bottom of the 9th of the World Series? After the game, they asked all the Blue Jays players, they asked all the Blue Jays staffers, have you ever seen this before? And every single person said, no, we have never ever seen this before at the Rogers Center. So that's crazy. But let's give some appreciation to Justin Dean, the Dodgers center fielder here. Dean had literally just been put in the game that inning. He is the very last guy on the Dodgers bench. He spent most of the year in the minor leagues, and he's literally only had 2 at-bats all year for the Dodgers. So imagine coming into this game, the World Series is hanging in the balance. This is the biggest moment of your entire life. The ball gets hit to you. It goes over your head. You're going back to make the play, and you see that happen. I'll just let him explain what he saw on that play.
Growing up playing baseball, I've heard that rule like countless times. If it's something large, like just throw your hands up. I saw the ball did not bounce back to me at all. I just trusted that was going to be the call, and luckily that was the call.
Have you ever had a play like that?
That's a good question. Maybe once. I don't know if I was getting the ball. I've seen it before, like I said, from a distance, but that's probably my first time, me getting the ball and me having to throw my hands up.
What makes this so crazy is he's literally risking the entire World Series here. As we can see, both runners score, so if Dean is wrong, he just cost the Dodgers the lead and possibly the entire World Series. One other thing I want to point out on this play, if we slow it down, look at the 2 outfielders out there. Kike throws his hands up first. Dean then looks up, he sees Kike's hands are up, and then he puts his up. So did Kike put that idea in his head? I'm kind of thinking yes, and if that's true, Kike should also get a lot of credit for this play as well. The umpires called it right away, and they quickly confirmed the call on replay. If the ball gets wedged in the fence like that, it is a dead ball. So shout out to Justin Dean, man. That is a baseball player making a baseball play. And man, if you're the Jays, that is unbelievably unlucky, as Straw is almost definitely scoring there. So that is a tough break, but this is still a great situation for the Blue Jays. It is 2nd and 3rd with no outs, and it just keeps getting crazier. Dave Roberts is going to make an awesome move here and pull Roki Sasaki from the game. Now remember, Roki has no feel for that splitter. Barger just crushed his fastball, so Roki just does not have it right now. So Roberts has to go to somebody else, and he brings in the only guy he can trust, and that is Tyler Glasnow, who's expected expected to start tomorrow's game. This is just awesome. This is an amazing bottom of the ninth inning. Who is going to pitch for the Dodgers tomorrow? Who cares? Tyler Glasnow's coming in right now to get these 3 outs, and his first batter to face is Ernie Clement. And on the first pitch, Glasnow is going to jam Clement up, and it's a soft little pop out to first. That is a huge first out on just one pitch. Clement loves to swing on the first pitch. He thought maybe he would get a good pitch to hit there, but it's a soft little pop out, so it's 1 down. And now Andres Gimenez, the number 9 hitter, is coming up. Gimenez had a clutch RBI single in Game 5. One more of those here could tie the game. And oh, by the way, George Springer is waiting on deck. It doesn't get any bigger than this. So here we go. He takes the first pitch for a ball, and on the 1-0 pitch, he's going to hit that out to left field. Here comes Kike, and he makes the catch. He throws to second base, and Barger's out at second base. Oh my goodness, a double play to end the game. Is this the craziest bottom of the ninth in World Series history? That is unbelievable. Okay. Let's break this down and let's start from the beginning. What a pitch by Glasnow. This is a great pitch. You couldn't ask to throw it any better, but Gimenez just puts a great swing on this ball. He flicks that ball out to left field, and StatCast said that had a 710 expected batting average, meaning that's a hit 70% of the time. That ball usually drops in. And if it does drop, Straw is definitely scoring from third. Barger's definitely moving up to third. So George Springer's coming up with 1 out, tying run on third base. So it is a great hit, but look at Kike here, man. He is playing super shallow. Look at where he's positioned. Here's him explaining why he did that.
I was playing a little more shallow than the card wanted me to, but, given the situation, really fast guy at second base, I'm going to play really shallow. And I mean, if he hits it over my head, kudos to him, but I feel like his pop is more to the pull side.
So he's absolutely right, but that is just the beginning. He gets an outstanding jump on this ball. His jump was 7.3 feet above average, which is absolutely ridiculous. So how on earth did he get such a great jump on that ball?
Somehow I was able to hear that the bat broke, even with that crowd. The crazy thing is that I had no idea where the ball was because it was in the lights the whole time, but given the situation of the game, World Series on the line, I was like, it's going to hit me in the face, but I'm not stopping. I'm not pulling up. And then at the very end, the ball came out of lights and went in my glove. And
I mean, he literally couldn't even see the ball, but he still makes the catch. And believe it or not, that is a 4-star catch. This is just a rating system that StatCast has to explain how tough a catch is. And for reference, here's what a few other 4-star catches look like. So this is a really impressive play. And you might be thinking, okay, well, how on earth is that a 4-star? Those guys are laying out. Kike's jump was so outstanding that he makes it look really easy. So between his positioning, the jump, the catch, this is already a terrific play by Kike, but now he senses that Barger is too far off second base, so he rips an absolute dart to second base. Miguel Rojas, a second baseman, realizes what's happening. He gets over there and makes a great pick, and Barger is doubled up at second base. Okay, now looking at Barger's perspective, is he wrong for getting doubled up here? Well, of course he is. But at the same time, it's also kind of understandable. That ball probably should have dropped in. Kike just made an unbelievable catch, and Barger wasn't even that far off second base. It just literally had to be an absolutely perfect play to double him up. You can't get doubled up, but if there was ever a situation to get doubled up, I would understand if it was this one. And with that double play, the Dodgers win the game after the Blue Jays had runners on second and third with no outs. They do get a little bit lucky, but they also made a couple outrageous plays to force a Game 7.